Peace and blessings, collective. It's your girl Hadida coming to you again for another morning mindful chat with Hadida. You guys know that last week we started our whole self-care journey and I took you along on that. But good enough a journey for me. So this week I decided that I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to do a series, a month probably. I'm probably going to put it towards a month, but it's going to be a series where we talk about how to heal our wounds from specific ailments using yoni steaming. I know that like the top question that I get from my collective on a consistent basis is, Hadida, how do I heal my wound with yoni steaming? And like, of course, you can do the general yoni steaming, you can do it consistently, but everybody wants to know like what's the secret sauce. So in this series, I'm going to drop what my secret sauce was for me to heal my womb and what I would suggest that you do if you are suffering from fibroids, endometriosis, horrible periods, consistent yeast infections, infertility, postpartum depression, the whole 9 yards. We're going to go through it. If these are all things that you're interested in, make sure that you check back every single month, because I think that what I'm going to do is probably do a I want you to check back sooner than a month, but the point is that I'm going to do a particular ailment per month. So this month we're going to start with fibroids. So make sure you're checking back every morning. The other thing that I want to say is that I think that I'm going to start to do like Monday through Friday as our morning mindful conversations. And then every single Friday, I'm going to upload one larger video where we actually like dive into depth about that particular disease or ailment that we're talking about in the practice of yoni semen to heal it. I am during this journey going to be doing like some demonstrations for y'all. Ruki is going to be helping me. I'm going to show you guys like how I do womb massage, how I yoni steam, how I prepare the herbs, like how I do womb versation in groups and by myself, how I do all of these different things. So hopefully these are all things that you want to learn about. During these series, I'm also going to be dropping a whole bunch of helpful tools and trackers and things like that I have created throughout the years to help me on my womb healing journey. And so I'll be releasing those to y'all. So if these are all things, as well as ebooks, because I did do a poll not too long ago and I pretty much asked everybody, like, do y'all think that I should release a ebook that talks about healing from fibroids, or would you rather see me release an ebook that talks about starting a yoni semen business? And of course, it was a landslide going into healing your womb with fibroids. So I decided, okay, instead of like switching up on my community and making them be like, no, we gotta go somewhere else in order to hear about healing, I decided that I'm just going to leave it where it is. Ashley is going to be a active part of this video. I'm telling y'all right now because she's all over the place. But anyway, so let's jump into it. In this particular series, we're going to cover the steps that we take to heal from a particular ailment using yoni steaming. In this video, and also wait a minute, before I get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, push your notification bell so you'll be updated each and every time I upload a video, and you can make sure that you hear and you're learning how to heal your womb. Okay, so the first thing that I want to say is that during this series, we're going to literally cover a yoni steam action per video. Meaning, if there's 5 different tips that I have to heal fibroids, we're going to cover one of those in every single video. In this particular video, we're going to talk about consistency and the number of times that you should yoni steam. So when you have fibroids and cysts, or when you have any kind of mass that is growing in the womb, the top thing that I find that most women have a hard time with is consistently yoni steaming. Like, we are used to overnight cures. We're used to going to the doctor, taking a medication, and it taking the symptom away. But we aren't used to getting down to the root cause of what that actual disease or ailment is. Fibroids, a lot of time in a study with the women that I have done, and even in my own womb healing journey, where I was able to shrink my own fibroids from 5 centimeters down to being indetectable, and numerous different fibroids that was in my womb. What I find is that a lot of times women who suffer from fibroids or any kind of womb mass, meaning like anything that's not cancerous, because cancerous masses and growths kind of go to something different. But fibroids is the ability to forgive the self of like things that have happened, your inability to forgive yourself and your inability to release trauma that you have experienced. What those traumatic situations and what those things that we have a hard time getting rid of turns into is literally a mass that takes root in your womb. So just think back throughout your life. Are there things that you are having a hard time letting go? Is it the death of a loved one? Is it maybe like a breakup or a old love that you can't let go or get out of your energy field? There's something that you're literally holding on to, and that thing starts out as an emotional thing that we hold on to, which turns into an energetic thing that we hold on to, which turns into a physical thing that we hold on to. So in yoni steaming, getting back to consistency, we got to make sure that we're extremely consistent in every one of these tips that I'm going to give you. You have to be consistent. Everybody always asks me, okay, Hadida, like specifically when we used to do the lives all the time last year, they would be like, okay, Hadida, so how often? If you are suffering from fibroids and cysts, you need to be yoni steaming once a week, like clockwork. Now, the thing about yoni steaming and healing a particular ailment is that you cannot yoni steam 5 to 7 days prior to your menstrual cycle coming on. Meaning, if your cycle is due this Saturday that's coming, you're not going to be steaming beyond that Sunday before. Okay? So today is Monday. That means that yesterday, what's today? Tuesday, sorry. That means that Sunday was your cutoff for being able to steam your womb and being able to get your yoni steaming in. If you miss that 5 to 7 day mark, it is better to wait until after your menstrual cycle goes off than to try to shove it in and get it in like right now. You know what I mean? Like, oh shoot, I forgot. Let me hurry up and yoni steam. The reason for this is because when you are yoni steaming and you are trying to heal your womb, there are specific herbs inside of the mixtures and the blends that can actually alter your pH balance and your hormonal balance. So, and while the pH balance is not an issue and it actually helps for yeast infections, it does not help, excuse me, if it throws off your menstrual cycle or if it makes your hormones fluctuate during the time when you are trying to heal. Because as we already know, menstrual cycles are difficult when you have fibroids. Most women experience heavy flow, a lot of clotting, sometimes extreme cramping. They experience chronic fatigue. There's a lot of things that come along with fibroids and trying to heal fibroids and cysts when you are yoni steaming and, healing your womb naturally. So you want to make sure that consistency, you are being consistent in the amount of times that you steam every single month, meaning at least once a week. If you are not able to fit into your self-care regimen at least once a week, you need to be doing it at least twice a month. So bi-weekly, making sure that that second time that you steam is at least 1 week prior to your menstrual cycle. And then the other thing that I want to talk about as far as yoni steaming and the frequency is the herbs that you're actually using. Make sure that you are sourcing your herbs from a reputable source. Now, during these series, I am going to tell you guys like a few of the herbs that every yoni steamer needs to make sure that they know. Today, I'm not going to jump into it in depth because that's going to be another video for another day. I said I'm going to give one tip per video. So y'all better be coming back and checking them every single week. But just make sure that you are getting your herbs from a reputable source. Here at Yoni Love Herbals on our website, yoniloveherbals.com, we have a whole slew of yoni steams. Some of them are considered our regular specialty blends, which means they are specialty blends that are just the herbs. And then we have our mystery collection, which is the specialty blends that comes with crystals and affirmations and things like that for you to be able to use during your yoni steaming journey. Now, if you guys were watching my lives, then you know that the affirmations and the crystals and things like that are things that I did use during my journey, and we're going to jump into that a little bit later in this series. But you want to make sure sure that your herbs are coming from a reputable source and you are sourcing them from somebody, a mixologist or herbalist, whatever they call themselves, that actually knows how to incorporate what herbs with what herbs in order to create the impact that you're looking for in your womb. So I do have, as an example, the two blends that I was talking about. So this particular blend, okay, and I'm sure y'all can hear Ashley running through my house like a mad woman. My cat is crazy. And, like, okay, newsflash. If y'all have ever tuned into my lives, then I'm sure y'all have seen Ashley like come across the freaking desk or climb up on my shoulder. My cat is crazy. And she's like only part cat and the other part human. So she's an active part of all my videos. But anyway, so this is the particular blend that I was talking about. That's just a general. It's actually just the Yoni steaming herbs itself. On Yoni Love Herbals, we have three sizes. We have minis, we have mediums, and we have larges. Our minis have 2 steams in them. Our mediums have 4 to 5 steams in them, which is this size. And our larges have 8 to 10 steams in them, depending on if you measure out the way that you're told on the package. But anyway, this is not supposed to be a sell pitch. This is me just showing you the steams and the blends. But I do want you to know, like, you know, the sizes and how to kind of gauge it. So we have the regular blend, and then we have the one with the crystals, and you will know the difference because on the website, like if you were to go shop, it would literally have the question marks. You will be able to find this underneath the Fibroid and Cysts collection. You will be able to click that tab at the top of Yoni Love Herbal Collection, Yoni Semen Collections, and then you will find Fibroid and Cysts, and this one is there. And this one literally says the Mystery Crystal Collection. So there is literally a crystal packet inside of every single steam, and it comes with affirmations that you can use during your journey. We also have kits. So like if you're new to Yoni steaming and you haven't been able to find everything that you need at one place, we do offer kits to our community on Yoni Love Herbals. There are, inside the kit, you get a candle, you get Palo Santos, you get your herbs, you get your tea, you get your stainless steel bowl, you get your notebook that you're going to be using, like you get everything that you need. The key to Yoni steaming also, let me just say this really quickly, is to never use plastic, y'all. Always stainless steel or glass. I can't tell you how many women in my community are using those pink plastic bowls. And what I want you to know is whether they have BPA or not in them, they are still not safe to use. You want to make sure that you are using a stainless steel bowl to steam your yoni all the time. When you heat plastic, it literally releases the chemicals that's inside of the plastic into your womb. So make sure you're sourcing stainless steel bowls. That's very, very important. If you don't have one, you can find them on Yoni Love Herbals. Our smallest one is like $3 and our largest one is like $8 or somewhere around there. So get yourself a stainless steel bowl. Stop using those pink bowls that everybody's putting over top of their toilet seat because you're literally releasing those chemicals from the plastic into the womb every time you heat it up. You want to make sure that you are well educated about yoni steaming when you start this journey. Don't just do what you think is right. Make sure you do your due diligence and you are studying and you are learning from somebody who has done it themselves and who has also helped to heal themselves and other people's wounds. If you aren't coming to me for sourcing your information, go to somebody else that is reputable and that you know knows what they're talking about. Okay, that's going to be the end of this video. The main thing is consistency. When you are healing from fibroids, you want to yoni steam every single week. If you are not able to steam every single week, meaning 3 times a month before your cycle comes on, then you want to make sure that you are yoni steaming at least bi-weekly and you're doing it without skipping. Oh, the last thing that I do want to say, because I almost forgot this. I know that I'm going to get the question during this series. So Hadida, like, how long is this going to take me? The answer is however long it takes your body to release what you need to release during this womb healing journey. There is no magic sauce amount of time, y'all. For me, I yoni steamed consistently for 6 months before I started to noticed a drastic difference in my menstrual cycle, meaning my cycles went from 14 days worth of bleeding to 7. My menstrual cycles no longer had clots, it was just normal flow. My menstrual cycles didn't come on brown anymore or like a burgundy color, they came on straight red. It was months, 6 months before I noticed this. So like when you're starting on this journey, be prepared. That's not to say that you're not going to have small wins along the way and along the line of your yoni healing journey, because you will. You'll have small wins, meaning like you might 1 month you might not experience any cramping with your menstrual cycle, or another month you might see that your flow was getting decreased. But this is not an overnight win. Like this is not something that you're going to take a magic pill and it's going to be gone, but it does work. It freaking works. And I think that during this series, I'm also going to see if I can get like some of the women who have healed themselves with yoni steaming and using our products and have healed their fibroids to come on and talk during this series, because I think it would be really helpful for you guys to hear, like from somebody other than me, what it looks like with somebody else's experience, and like start to show you guys like the real proof that this thing works and that our herbs work here at Yoni Love Herbals. Okay. I love y'all. Thank you for joining me on this video. I will be back tomorrow with some more tips dealing with self-care. Might not be directly about fibroid and cyst healing, but I know that at least once a week I'm going to be dropping some knowledge on y'all about tips that I have. And then, of course, every single Friday, I'm going to be uploading videos about healing during this womb healing journey. Like I said, if you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and you push the notification bell. Also, stay tuned with all the freebies that we're going to be giving out during this time. And I got a couple of other new releases like the ebook and things like that that I'm going to be announcing. Also, so on the website, I have where you can go and pre-order your ebook. So if you are interested in getting like the full Heal Your Yoni and Heal Your Womb from Fibroids with Yoni Steam and ebook, go and look on the website, yoniloveherbals.com. I'm going to link it down below, the exact link for you to be able to go and pre-order your ebook. The reason I'm saying pre-ordering is because I don't think that I'm going to release the actual ebook, and I'm going to also have physical copies. So on the link, you'll be able to pick whether you want to have physical copies or whether you want to have an ebook version. I'm only going to release 50 books because it's going to be a tester. I want to see, and y'all know I have like over 1,000 subscribers on the channel, but I'm only going to get 50 printed because I want to see like what the response is with my community. So if y'all are interested in the physical book or being able to get the ebook, make sure that you go and you pre-order yours so that you can be one of those 50. I'm also only releasing 50 of the ebooks as well. So that will be 100 total copies. And then after that, if it is requested, then I will do another batch and I will do another release. But we're only doing 50 of each in the very beginning. So if you are interested, make sure that you click the link down below and that you're going and you're pre-ordering your ebook so that you can get all the knowledge. And along with the packet is going to come a little kit like the Yoni Steam, the stainless steel bowl that I was talking about, and the tea, and some affirmations that you can use during your womb healing journey, in a journal. Excuse me. All of that's going to come with your book. So it's going to be like a mini version of a kit, but it'll all come with your ebook or your physical book, whichever one you decide to purchase. Which is why the price is what it is on the website. But I love you guys. Want to say peace. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being a part of the community. Peace until next time.